welcome to Beth Roars. I'm Beth and today I'm going to be doing a Vocal Coach Reacts to Anne-Marie and James Arthur singing Rewrite the Stars. Before we start, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. My handle is @BethRoars. Also, please do check out my website, bethroars.com, where you can find in-depth singing technique blogs and you can also book a singing lesson from me. And last but not least, do check out my Patreon, patreon.com/BethRoars, where you can find more exclusive content and you can also make sure that your request definitely does happen. This just came out today, I think. I like both these singers. Let's give it a listen.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. You know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied.
I like it already. I love the visuals. What I like about James Arthur is that he's got such a warm tone. He uses such a lot of creak. I know you wanna. And he's got quite relaxed diction, but it works for this kind of pop style stuff.
You claim it's not in the cards, and fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny?
I like that. Destiny. He doesn't use a lot of diction, so if this was musical theatre I'd be like, no. But it's that borderline, it is pop. So he doesn't put his T on the end of heart. What he was doing with destiny, he was kind of singing with a very closed mouth. So he was singing on the consonant of the N on destiny. Destiny. And then scooping off the end. I think it's Anne-Marie's turn.
What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart.
Nice head voice.
You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Or maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy?
Very breathy.
You think I don't wanna run to you, yeah, but there are mountains.
She's doing that lovely big, slightly pushed vibrato that's really popular at the moment. You. I really like it. It's kind of whispery, it's quiet. She looks great in that puffy dress. She's keeping it back because this song has such a journey to go on, and so she doesn't want to give it away too soon. James Arthur did the same.
And there are doors that we can walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all.
Interestingly, she's using a lot of very similar nuances to James Arthur. That's maybe why they've been put together. I don't know what their relationship is in terms of the pop world, but they've got quite closed vowels in these lower parts. Of course, when they get higher, they have to open up a bit more. They're using a lot of breath, a lot of creak, not a whole lot of diction, but it really works for this pop style, even though it's a kind of musical theatre show.
No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you.
This is obviously a lot higher in a male's range than it is in a female's range, so that's why it's much more easily a full tone for the girl. And he's going, and it makes sense that the boy sings it first. He makes a kind of airy on the rewrite, and then the girl comes in with a full rewrite the stars. Now, it didn't go that much higher, but she made a really interesting choice in that she didn't make it too big yet. I'm sure the final chorus she's going to be like, ah! She flipped into her head voice for the stars.
It's not up to me when everyone tells us what we can be and how can we
Very pretty as
rewrite
well.
the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
It feels
It's not impossible. Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine, and nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you.
Now, James Arthur's just doing those high notes with full tone. It sounds effortless. Obviously this is pre-recorded and he's done it in the studio, so I don't know how effortless it is in real life, but according to the recording, it sounds pretty good. And she's actually doing quite a floaty, light head voicey harmony, so she's not giving any massive notes. Her belt note was a D. It is above the female passaggio. It's not the highest belt note in pop, but that actually shows you don't need to be belting big old high notes to make it sound really effective. So it doesn't matter if you are belting a G or a D, as long as the audience feels the passion behind it. There's a reason for that belt note. It doesn't matter.
It's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Changing the world.
So now it's really nice thing. I like it.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and
So
my
speechy.
hands are tied.
That was lovely. What a great match of voices. They have similar qualities in their tones. I liked her big vibrato. I love both of their use of creaks. I liked their warm tones. I love their use of breath. So they just automatically sounded good together. The way that they produce their vowels are very, very similar. They're quite closed, quite relaxed in terms of consonants. And I like the build that they put in. So James with his earlier chorus where he flipped up to head voice. Then you had Anne-Marie doing a more full chorus with a little bit of a flip into head voice, and then him on the third chorus being very full and her on a nice floaty harmony, but sometimes going into a mix. Although it looks like it could be quite loud, I doubt that she was very loud on those notes. But the way that it's been recorded and the way that she's performing it makes it feel big. I enjoyed it, and I really love this movie, so I really like listening to anything from it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!